Hi, it's time for another Theology Thursday, and we are still working through the new City Catechism. I need to go back to last week to give us the background for this week. So last week the question was, how and why did God create us? The answer is that God created us male and female in His own image to know Him, love Him, live with Him, and glorify Him. And this week, it's a continuation of that question. What else did God create? What else did God create? What's neat is just to see how we learn about God from the answer to this question, what we see. That's what theology is, right? The study of God. So we see in this answer, we see attributes of God. So what else did God create? God created all things by His powerful word, and all His creation was very good. Everything flourished under His loving rule. So question 5, what else did God create? God created all things by His powerful word, and all His creation was very good. Everything flourished under His loving rule. Well, this question really could help us to reflect a lot in what God has made. First of all, we see His power, right? He created things by His powerful word. It makes us want to respond in worship. I think of lyrics like, praise to the Lord, the Almighty, the King of creation. Or all creatures of our God and King. Everything that He has made, He created by His powerful word, and it shows His power. And secondly, His goodness and His creation was very good. And it's good in its beauty. It's good in the variety of what He's made. Colors, shapes, all kinds of different creatures. God is glorified from the smallest beetle to the hippopotamus to the ostrich. I think of in Job, all the creatures that God lists, and how even those creatures themselves demonstrate attributes of God and show His glory. So we see His power, we see His creativity and His goodness in what He has made. And I just think this last part is so beautiful. This is God's original intention, that everything flourishes under His loving rule. The God of the Bible, the God of Christianity, is so different from the gods of pagan religions and from other religions. He's not a dictator disconnected from His creation. He's involved. He created us to flourish. It's a loving rule that He has. And isn't that good news for us, that He is in control, that He is sovereign, He is over all, but He's a loving ruler. So I hope that today this is encouraging for us to think about God's creation in all of His glory, all of the variation, the variety, the plants and animals, all those things that He made. That just makes Him supreme. The last thought, I just like to reflect on this for a few minutes. You know, in pagan religions or religions that believe in many gods, there'd be a god of the sun, or a god of the moon, or the god of the reptiles, or the fire and the wind. Our God is over all. He creates all. He sustains the universes and the stars, the masses in the universe. He's over control over viruses, over the smallest bacteria. And in his original creation, everything that He made was very good. And even after the fall, He now is able to work all things for the good of His people and for His glory, for His sovereign plans and purposes. So even in a fallen world where we don't see everything flourishing, He's still in control. And we know that He's going to restore and bring back that newness. When we read the end of the book, when we read in Revelation, we see the new heaven and the new earth. The old things have gone away. The new has come. There's no more death, no more suffering. Everything will again flourish like His original design and intention. And He will lovingly rule, and we will as his creatures, worship him as our King. So take some time today, reflect on all that he has made through his power, by his goodness, and under his loving rule. And then respond by just giving him the praise that he deserves. Faith Church, I hope you have a great day. God bless.